Hey guys, wanted to do this quick, hopefully a fairly quick review over thumb braces. Okay, the whole idea behind this video is you can still play guitar although you have arthritis. Okay, but the particular arthritis I have is in this lower basal thumb joint. Okay, not up here, but way down here, the very bottom one. It's called advanced. What I have is advanced basal thumb arthritis in both. Okay, this is one of the thumb braces that I have been using. This is the newer one. A person had commented, actually a few people had commented on some of my guitar videos. They see me wearing these braces, and every once in a while I think I'll probably say something about having thumb arthritis, and they wanted me to explain more, maybe do a separate video on this, and so that's what I'm doing. Probably a hair out of my wheelhouse. Disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. This is just the things that work for me, and I'll tell you what my orthopedic surgeon has said. Okay, real quick, I have this basal thumb arthritis. It's probably left over from a condition that I have called hemochromatosis. It's a blood condition, which basically means iron overload. I have too much iron in my blood. I keep it under wraps by donating my blood regularly. Okay, so when the blood's taken out, of course, your iron level goes down. The opposite of that, of course, is being anemic. When I first was diagnosed a few years ago with hemochromatosis, my ferritin level was above 500, and they like it below 40. Okay, I don't have no graphs or charts or anything for you guys to look at on that. But you look up the term ferritin, and it'll give you kind of a skinny about this condition. Some of you may actually have this and have heard of this before. When I first was going to a blood doctor with this condition, they were basically taking a unit of whole blood from me every week until they got my ferritin level down. And after about a year of it being maintained, I still have to, do the bloodletting. That's what it's called. They noticed, of course, and I did too. My checkups and stuff, everything's normal. And so the doctor that I was seeing at the time says, you can donate your blood now to the Red Cross. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, you can donate it now. They take that, they'll check it, before you go in. So they check to see if somebody has iron overload or anemic. And I'm usually in between. The reading they have is between 10 and 20, and I'm usually 14 or 15 every time I go in, which is usually every 3 months. And or every 3 or 4 months, I'll go in and donate my blood. So it's kind of a cool deal. I get to do something great for a great cause. If you're not donating blood, you guys need to really think about doing that and finding just a little bit of time to do that. Blood supplies are definitely needed. And there's other things too. You can donate plasma. Lots of things, cancer research, man. You guys can be a part of that. So anyway, I digress on that. So let's talk about these braces. Now, I decided to wait to do this video because the video that you guys have seen and commented on were with this brand called Push that I wear all the time. I've been wearing these for a couple of years. Then I found another brand recently, actually, during some of the times those people were commenting from Amazon, called Velpeau. And I wanted to check them out because when I was looking for some cheaper alternatives, that of course picture comes up on Amazon, and I thought, dang, that looks just like my Push brand. So cost-wise, let's talk about that. I just bought these about a month ago or so, and I usually buy about one set a year, $103 a piece for the right and the left, $103 a piece. My insurance takes care of $19 a piece, so I'm paying 80, some odd 80, what, $83, $87 or whatever it is a piece for the Push brand. The insurance used to cover half a year, so I just had to buy one. So I wasn't worried about it, pay $100, like $50 a piece for them. So they've gone down in price just a little bit. They were about 120 to 130 a piece. The last time I saw them on Amazon, they were 110, I think, or 115 a piece. Probably the orthopedic hospital I go to probably has a deal with this company, so they get them maybe $5 or so cheaper. The price on the Velpeau is $34.95. So big difference in price. Okay. And again, you see me, I'm wearing the right one right now. I was just putting it on for the video. Actually, I was just putting them on for this morning. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna make this video. So I haven't put the left one on yet. We'll demonstrate with the left hand. Okay, so Push brand. Real quick, Push brand is all the thing I know about, knew about at the time for the last couple of years. Their strap, their Velcro strap, is sewn on to this plastic here. Okay, and there's a metal clip that runs through here, and you can adjust that. And the kind of Velcro, kind of the plastic part is like this, and the soft part's like this. And you kind of tell where it's starting. I've had these for maybe a couple of months, and it's kind of starting to fray a little bit. These fray quite a bit, like right in this area right here, and they'll come apart when you start sweating in these. If you wear these a lot outside, okay. The idea behind this style of brace is that you can be more active things, and that's why they worked well for me, because I'm outside quite a bit, and when I was doing a lot of working outside and hitching on trailers and whatnot for my job, they come in pretty handy. You can put a glove over these, but again, I found that the more times I mess with this, putting a glove over here, reaching into my pockets to pull out a key or something, then that gets scraped and starts coming apart. If you're careful with these, the ones I bought last year are in pretty good shape still, and I use them when I mow the lawn, and these were the new ones. My new ones I use in the office. Then this come along, and I thought, well, I'm going to try these out, and so far they're set up just about the same. They have the metal strip. They're not sewn on, okay. They have a loop here that you put in and come back around and loop around. So this part here is pretty much the same, but the quality is different. And I'm going to show you the left one that I have here. This is the type of Velcro, the plastic part. I think it's a lot better quality, in my opinion, right now. Now, have I worn these for a year? No, I haven't. We're going to find out what they're like in about a year. But even this part right here seems to be sewn really well. Okay, the plastic is softer with the Velpeau than it is with the Push. So I told you all that was sewn on there, and that goes across the wrist, or kind of the bottom part of the palm, and that does not have that. Okay, I don't know what the deal is on that, if it needs to have that or not, or if it's just a design thing. But the thing about this here, that's where the basal thumb joint goes. Okay, so this keeps that basal thumb joint from going back and forth this way, especially back. That's where it really hurts, if you push it back by accident, or just whatever the case may be, bump it on something the wrong way, it really hurts there. And it still does when you have the braces on, but it does help keep it supported for everyday tasks. Okay, and you can kind of tell you have free movement, and just great on both of these particular braces. That type of movement's great. Now the Velpeau comes with a couple extra things that the Push does not. It comes with these elastic material, kind of a sweatband type of material is what I call it. I see that there. It's like a breathable spandex type of material, but I think it absorbs sweat pretty good. And I'm gonna wear the Velpeaus both today. I just got the left one in the mail just the other day, and I haven't had a chance to even just now open the box. So that's how that sweat thing works. It goes on both ends, and they sell these extra ones. You can buy them in the box of 2, 4, and 6, I believe. 2 of them is $10. I just bought a couple of extra ones, and it comes with. This is where I think this might excel from the Push brand, because it comes with an extra band. Okay, in case your other band gets filthy dirty, or you accidentally break it or tear it or whatever. And so it has this Velcro here that fits in through this little slot here, and then up and around. And so this comes with an extra one of these. Okay, And so when that, or if that does wear out in time, which I'm sure it will, depending more how active a person is, uh, you will have an extra one. The plastic doesn't wear out that much, in my opinion. I've had, like I say, I've had 5. This is my 5th set of the Push brand, the other brand here, the gray ones. And this is the first set I've had of these. Okay. I see how that sweat thing kind of works. It just slides up underneath there. And this part right here might kind of keep it from sweating a little bit if you're active like that outside or whatever. So yeah, we're going to be trying these out and see how they work on the long term. They appear to be very close, very similar in design. Since the softer rubber, I'm kind of curious about how this metal thing is going to stay in place over, say, the course of a day. And so the whole reason behind this video is for guitar players mainly. Okay, anybody that has thumb arthritis, it affects the way you work and play. But for me, that's why I quit playing guitar. Okay, so I want to pause for a moment, get my guitar out, and kind of show you what I'm talking about and how this does help with playing guitar. And so I'll bring you back in just a minute. Okay, so when I'm playing guitar, especially classical guitar, I usually put my thumb back here. And so when I'm making chords, let's say this is G chord, I'm putting pressure. It's kind of hard to show you guys. I'm putting pressure here. I'm clamping that down. And so that's really why I stopped playing guitar, because it just hurt all the time to play. Now, does it hurt now? A little bit, yes. It's still uncomfortable, but not really totally uncomfortable. It's just, if the pain is there, I'm working through it, guys. Okay. And I know there's a lot of guitar players out there. That's why I wanted to make this video to show, a thumb brace that actually does do a pretty good job if you're having issues with arthritis in your thumb and playing guitar. Okay. Most guitar players that I know, especially rock and roll guitar players, they have their thumb over like this, and that's perfectly fine. And this, you're able to do that with this particular thumb brace. Also, the push thumb brace is the same way. It's just that I kind of like this better because it's softer right here. It has a little bit of a give. Okay. So, so that's lean. This part's up against the neck, and it's not really uncomfortable as far as playability. Okay. When you're going to make your bar chords, and all bar chords are made, you had to put your thumb back here. No matter if you have your thumb back here to begin with, if you make a bar chord, you do this. Okay, and you make that. Okay, you're pushing the pressure, you're clamping like this. And I go back to that kind of grabbing a screw or a nut like this, or a screwdriver and turning it. So same way with playing guitar. There's a movement that aggravates this. Okay, this helps. Does it help 100%? Absolutely not. It does not help 100%, but it does help. I played last night for probably about an hour. It was bothering me a little bit, but not to keep me from playing. So that was the ticket for me. So bottom line, do I suggest this type of thumb brace right here? Absolutely. Do I suggest this brand? Absolutely. They're both great, I think, so far. Now, we're going to try these out for the long term. I've been using this Push brand, like I say, for a couple of years now. I'm on my 5th set. This is my first set of this lesser expensive. I haven't checked Amazon pricing lately, but they're around $105 to $110 a piece. Okay, these are $34.99 a piece. Okay, and one other thing on the sleeve inside, the inside the sleeve, they sell a box of those, 2 and 4. They might have sell a box of 6. Of course, the pricing increases. I think for 2 of them is $10. So I bought 2 extra. I don't have the box anymore. I was kind of excited about it. I was like, well, I mean, it's kind of a different thing. We've never seen that before, and it kind of cuts down on the sweat inside here. But anyway, that's my review. I know it's very long, guys, but there was a couple of guitar players that wanted to know some more information about the Push brand. This one here, they wanted to know more about that because they saw me wearing it, and it just happened to be I found the Velpeau brand shortly after that, and I thought, well, when I get situated with that, I'll make a video demonstrating both of them. I can't tell you which one I like better right now. I've had these on just now, you know, and they feel great. They absolutely feel wonderful. I'm gonna wear these today. So yeah, later on we'll probably do a kind of an update review. And anyway, happy health, guys. If you have arthritis in your thumb joints and you want to play guitar or whatever you're doing, check out some thumb braces. I think you'll be very pleased with them. See an orthopedic surgeon. Cortisone shots do work most of the time for a while. And man, that's it. Hope you like this video. Kind of out of my wheelhouse on that kind of medical type of stuff. I'm not an expert on that. I'm just telling you what's worked for me. So you guys take care and keep rocking on. Appreciate you guys.